maybe just last thing for 5 minutes. On deployment, if I go back to week 8 deploy, hopefully I still have it. Yeah, so, oh god, I've forgotten my password. Damn it. Okay, so, jeez. I have to change. Okay, so people have some strange errors when they're trying to deploy their stuff. I'll just give you a quick rundown really quick. You can SSH into your machine by typing in SSH, the username, Monday09B Echo, right? At that address. And when you SSH that, you get prompted for the password to log into it, which I just don't remember. I'm not going to remember it. Nah. Okay. I remember there was 2 bananas in it. I don't remember the third word. That's what's killing me. Ah! That's okay. So, shit. I'm just curious. Does anyone in the... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, nah, I don't want to... Does someone want to... I don't know. I'm going to try and log in. We'll quickly do this. But if someone in the chat has a... if someone wants, like... If someone's comfortable sharing their password, if you maybe just want to send it to me on MS Teams, I can type it in here. We don't have to share it with the students. The password I told you was not the actual password. I just said that for fun. I wouldn't give you the actual password. Llama Banana. Maybe it was. Maybe I did share it with you. Maybe I trust you all. I tried Llama Banana. Llama Banana. Llama Banana. No, I don't know. Well, I'm trying to help people understand how they can avoid their errors, right? Because we want to get rid of those errors. Okay, so thank you. Two kind people have sent me their URLs. Great. So I'm just going to try one here. So SSH Tuesday 15A arrow. Thanks to Len and Alec. At SSH Tuesday 15A arrow .always data.net. Okay, this should work. Oh boy, that is a long password. Okay, so I'm inside of Alec. Thank you, Alec. I'm inside of Alec's stuff. Now, I'm just doing this because I'm gonna get these questions in the forum. So when things go wrong, if you SSH into your machine and you type in ls, you'll see there's 2 folders here. www is where a lot of your stuff is, right? It's where the folder we make you put stuff is in. This is where all the code is. Another important folder though is an admin here. And if you go inside of admin and then you go inside of logs, there is a few files here, and I'm not super across this, but one of the files that's really helpful is inside of UWSGI here. There's a file here, and if I open that file, you can actually see this is like the server's log. So if you're having trouble deploying your server and it's not working, generally speaking, there'll be some information here that you can look up, right? And this is usually the information that's really helpful to share on the forum. And like, I don't know, Alec, I'm not sure if Alec's stuff works. I mean, I guess I could just go to the URL. Maybe that's why Alec shared it, or maybe it does work. Yeah, okay, it doesn't work. So, in this case here, it's like, you know, there's some problems. So most of the time, I'm not going to lie, this information is not excessively useful. Deployment's a hard topic, right? That's why we give you strict instructions, and then it sometimes won't work. But generally, like, one thing I would probably try in some cases is changing the Python version. Like, I would usually look for some, like, hints here. So I read this, and it's like, okay, spawn some process, something, 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 something. Unable to find application callable. So typically, if I see that, application not callable, I might think that... where is it? Server.py. So usually if the application's not callable, it might imply, for instance, that the actual like the thing you enter into always data could be wrong. I doubt that's wrong though, but like this is the call. Oh, that's not what we enter. Where do I tell you what to enter? Here, yeah. So like slash this, like, so that path, this is probably fine, right? So I mean, I'm sure that's been what's been correctly entered, but usually an error like that, when it's like I can't find the application, that's the actual like server itself being like, I tried to find your Python server app to run, but I couldn't find it. So that'd be like one place I would look. But failing that, the only other place I would look is inside of like, I would possibly change the Python version as well. Python versions are really tricky because like it's obviously worked for my stuff because I had a very simple app that I deployed, but your apps are very complicated, and sometimes they use modules and other things that don't work as well or work differently with like different versions of Python. So I would definitely try and use the version that's as close to 3.7.3. That might be something that everyone has to do too. I don't know. But that'd be the second thing that I would try out for sure. So after you've double checked it, like everyone, this is for everyone, after people double check it, toy with the Python version. But one thing all of you can do is you can all log into your SSH thing, because I've just shown you how. You can go to admin/log/WSGI, and then you can open this file, and you can at the very least share like the last 50 lines of it or something. Like in this case, the only things we'd need to probably see are like up to like, I don't know, here-ish or something. So it's pretty easy to copy and paste. Yeah, so you know, I know it's not like super fun, because like people love writing code. Yeah, I'm gonna include this as a separate row in the lecture recordings. So I know people like writing code, and this just feels like bashing your head against the wall. And I don't like you bashing your head against the wall, but also it's like, I'm not one of those people. It's like I'm not crazy one of those people. It's like the real world sucks, so I'm going to make your life suck. But what's important to note is that when I tried to get this working, I spent 6 hours just trying to figure out how the tool works. Now, yes, I have more knowledge that allows me to like, you know, go find this and stuff. So I'm trying to help you out with that. But we don't want you to spend hours on this, like hours and hours and hours. But, you know, spending an hour or two just shaking it, trying to be like, what's going on, or tweaking it, or double checking things is kind of normal. So we want to have a controlled experience of challenge, I guess I'd say. Anyway, so that's the file to look at. If you're bored, you can also look around at some of the other files. For instance, there's I don't know what's in this file. I don't really care. These files weren't too useful when I looked at them. These are all the logs. HTTP. There's like a file here, for instance, in the HTTP folder that actually, like, for instance, shows you all the HTTP requests that were made to the server and like what happened. So that's kind of cool too. Like, so if you ever want to debug and see like, this is particularly for people that had the 500 error and stuff. You can actually go into this like log file here and have a look at the requests that were made on your server and like what went wrong. Anyway, so this might be a starting point for some people. if you have double checked everything and you have shared your error log that I just showed you how to do on the forum and still not sure what's happening, then usually what we'll probably do is just grab your details in a private post and try and have a look there. So, so anyway, that's why it's a small number of marks, because we just want to we don't want it to be the end of the world. Great. Okay. Otherwise, we can wrap it up there. Any other questions today? Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. If there are any other questions, post them on the forum. We'll chat tomorrow. We're going to go through property-based testing, and we'll do our little Teamwork Tuesday, but it'll be a short lecture tomorrow as well. So that should all be fine. Great. Okay. Thanks, everyone.